Keep trying, keep working at physical therapy because it does work. My whole mindset about therapy switched at everything. And that's when I really got up and really got to walking better. My name is Todd Jackson. I'm from Fort Wayne, Indiana. My amputation occurred in August of 2020. Before it was amputated, I had a lot of pain. My foot was terrible. I couldn't walk. I was in a wheelchair. I couldn't walk on my right foot anymore. And then my toes and foot started turning black. They told me I had peripheral artery disease. And at first they said they were going to just have to amputate below the knee. And so I was like, okay. And then they came back about 2 or 3 hours later. It was like, oh, well, we do need to talk to you. If you do that now, in about 2 years, we're gonna have to go above the knee. So we're thinking we're gonna have to do just above the knee now anyway. So they decided to do above the knee. August the 20th, 2020, my right leg was amputated above the knee. I have nothing but praise for Summit Prosthetics. Summit City Prosthetics and Orthotics, A1 with me, buddy. Sean has been nothing but good to me. I like because the reason I chose Sean because he came to me and sat there and talked to me when I was in the hospital. And he came and talked, and then I seen that he also has a prosthetic. I was like, oh well, yeah, I'm going with these guys because I mean, why not? You got to go with someone who's experienced what you have, or at least somewhat of what you have. Oh, Cam, Mr. Buzzard, as I call him. He's a great therapist, and him and Rachel, both wonderful. They did a great job.
I absolutely loved working with Todd, first and foremost. He was like the, patient that when people talk to me about what it's like to treat amputees, he's like the perfect patient that I go back to kind of explain the whole process, because I got to see him throughout a multitude of stages. So I got to see him very early on when he had a more mechanical knee that was more dependent on like him as a user, and then I got to watch that grow through like him getting a computerized knee all the way to him getting a power knee. So to get to see that change all the way across the spectrum through different devices, I thought was really, really cool. It's something that I learned a lot from. It wasn't just me teaching him the whole time. I learned a lot from him going through the different phases of prosthetics. And then just anytime you can get somebody that when you start with them, they're coming into the clinic every day in a wheelchair, and then when you finish with them, they're walking in and out every single day. I think that's a huge win, and that definitely defines Todd.
Todd was a great patient. He definitely taught me a lot, as well as allowing me to push him. He's one of those patients that, at the very beginning you had to kind of encourage, and then at the end he was the one encouraging me. He went through so many ups and downs, but yet on the way he became stronger. I remember the time I told him he needed to come to the clinic walking, and sure behold, he comes in walking. So he definitely, as a therapist, made me very proud, and he was a great patient to work with. Always made me smile after sessions.
They did a great job because I went to them, and then I also went to Steppin Up, and Brooke was another one. Another amazing person, another amazing therapist. If I have to go back to physical therapy, I'm going to go back to one and go switch back and forth to those guys because I like.
It was a lot of fun working with Todd. He is very energetic and always keeps you on your toes. So that is something that's always fun to work with. Very motivated, which is always a key factor. But he did really well, and I think it shows with his progress now and how far he's come.
They both do therapy, but they both do it different, and I learned different things from Parkview than I do from Steppin Up. My whole therapy switched. My whole mindset about therapy switched at everything, and then that's when I really got up and really got to walking better.